Okay, hey, Smart Leader Sales Society. Whoop, whoop. So it's very unusual that I kind of go live impromptu, but I've just realised I've got a huge lump on my forehead. Don't even ask. I've been crashing around the house today with lots and lots of things, and I've got smacked. I've got an egg coming up on my head where I've smacked it on the door. I've got a scrape on my wrist. Not working this week. So what I wanted to pop in here and say was that recently there have been some things, not in this group, so throw that out there first. I'm like, not in this group, but there have been some things that have been really getting my goat. I'm just going to check them actually live because I'm doing this just before I go and do the Q&A for the Dotties, my membership. So there's been some things that have really been getting my goat recently. And I want to know about the things that are getting on your wick, because I've been chatting to a bunch of business owners. I've been doing my Dottie calls. So in the Dotties, in the membership, every quarter they get a laser coaching session totally free with me. So we sit in the Dotties, and I've been doing hundreds of Dottie calls over the last couple of weeks, which has been awesome. But it means that I've been hearing quite a lot about what is really irritating people, and some of these things are really irritating me, right? So when you're here, by the way, say hi, let me know, so I can say hello, so we can have a bit of a chat. But one of the things that really has been getting my goat is all of the hype. Okay, so I'm talking about hype marketing, and by that, and I used this example with a client of mine earlier. One thing that got me so worked up last night, I actually sat there and wrote a blog about it at like midnight. Hey Mel, how are you, my love? Loved our call earlier. I'm literally using the example I used with you. I'm thinking about things that get our goats because I want to be doing, hey Charmaine, I want to do a blog series on this because it's driving me potty. Okay, so when I was on the call with Melanie earlier, we were on our Dottie call, and I said, the thing that is driving me crazy right now, hey, Heather, woo, woo, woo. The thing that's driving me absolutely nuts right now is high ticket sales coaches. Okay, now I'm going to explain this because there is absolutely nothing wrong with selling at premium prices. In fact, I would encourage people to sell at premium prices. But the thing that's been really getting my goat about it is that we have lots of people out there who are touting themselves as, I'm a high ticket sales coach and I'm going to teach you how to package and sell a premium offer. All good, no problem with that part. The bit that I have a problem with is when I go and stalk them, because obviously I do, I like to get to know other people. I know lots of really great sales coaches that I talk to, that I run things with. So I go and check these people out, and they're high ticket sales coaches teaching other people to package and sell high ticket offers, yet their highest ticket offer is $1,000. Wah, wah, wah. What's that buzzer noise? That's a really annoying noise, isn't it? But also I'm surprised I can do that so well. That is game shows. That's watching game shows for you for years. Hey, Karen Ann. But drives me crazy. Because I'm looking at these websites and I'm like, right, okay, so you're telling me that you're going to add, I don't know, you're going to triple someone's revenue this year. And that's all cool. Or you're telling me that you're going to tell people how to sell offers that are more than 10K. Or you're telling me that you're going to tell these people how to have this marketing plan that is going to make them $1 million in a minute. And yet your top offer is $1,000. Or oh, here you go, have 72% off, or have this. And it's basically like everything they bloody sell is cheap. And I'm like, look, this doesn't match up. Now, as a sales coach myself, like I'm kind of like, I don't teach people, you know, if I have a client who comes to me and they say, look, I want to do premium offers. I'm like, great, okay, this is cool. And I feel confident doing that because I used to create multi-million-pound deals and I used to sell multi-million-pound things. And when I started my business and when I first started working, I was working one-on-one and I was working at a high level and I was charging 10K, 15K, 20K in some instances. So I'm like, I feel confident that I can sell those things and that I can confidently teach people things. However, my business model right now typically is mid-range, like mid-range stuff, because it's funnels, it's automation. Yes, if you do anything one-to-one with me, it's going to cost you more, but it means I can also teach people how to do mid-range stuff because I have experience doing it, right? So I knew Heather Gray was going to get in here. Yes, Heather. Yes, yes, yes. You mean people selling things they have no experience selling. What's wrong with that? Isn't that how people make money? By selling how to make money? Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, last night, I was sat there, and I kid you not, it was like 11 p.m. So everyone does this, I'm sure. I'm not the only person who does this, but I was sat there. I was watching Criminal Minds, Beyond Borders. FYI, that series is not as good as Criminal Minds, the original, but I've run out of those. So, what can you do? And I'm sat there scrolling through, and I'm looking at it, and there's all these people, and they're like, yeah, I'm a fantastic marketer. And you look at their social media following, and it's like 20 people. Or I'm a Facebook ads guru. And so you look for their Facebook ads, 0. I'm not a negative person, I'm really not. But it's got to the point where I'm a bit like, come on guys, integrity first. Let's sell things that we actually do, or let's sell things that we know about. And it doesn't mean that, in order to be a premium price sales coach, you can only sell things for 100K. And it doesn't mean that to be a social media marketer, you have to have 50 squillion followers on every single platform. But it would be really nice to see it backed up. Would be really nice to see evidence, right? It would be really nice to see all of those things. Hey, Cynthia, how are you, my love? So that's where I'm a little bit confused. And one of the things that I'm seeing that I'm really frustrated about, hence this rant, is that lots of new business owners are being sucked into this, right? Lots of newbies, and we're seeing people come into the online space all the time. We're seeing people build their businesses all the time. We're seeing people do different things all the time, and they're all getting sucked into this. Oh God, in order to make money, I have to only sell things at 15K and above. I have to only create premium packages. I have to only do tons of Facebook ads. I have to only do all these things, and I want it to stop. And the only way that I can get it to stop, I feel, at this point, having been in the industry for 3 years, trying to make it stop, is to actually call it out. Not call out people, because that's just, ugh. That's like my favorite new quote thing. That's like school in July. Ask me why. Ask me why it's like school in July. Somebody ask me why it's like school in July. I will wait for somebody to comment that. Just remember that this is about calling people out and why I don't call people out by name. Okay? Ask me why it's like school in July. I'm seriously so excited about this. Like, major hype for this moment, and then everyone's going to be like, ugh. Because it's got no class. Or if you're American, class. That was a really bad accent. I'm mortally offended every American in the room. I'm so sorry. But it is like school in July because it has no class. So I won't be, calling people out by name. I think that's kind of gross. But what I want to do is call out these behaviors, okay? Did everyone love it? Did everyone love it? Because I really loved it. I heard it. Do you know what? Perfect timing. I was watching Scrubs last night, which I'm rewatching from season 1, FYI, and heard it on there. So credit to the people who write Scrubs, because that's where I stole it from. / borrowed, because now I've credited it. But yeah, so what I want to do is write a series of blogs, record a series of videos on the big things that you got sucked into as a new business owner. Okay, what were the things that you got sucked into and you thought, this is going to be the miracle I needed, and then it wasn't? And I don't want to know about names. I don't want to know, oh, this course was crap and this was that and whatever. But I do want to know what you felt like you had to do because everyone else was doing it or everyone else was buying a certain thing. So for me, I know that when I came into the online world, one of the biggest things was that I felt like I had to be cookie cutter. You know, when I came in 3.5 years ago, and I'm saying this to Melanie earlier, the big coach of the day was Gina DeVee. And she was teaching this model that was very much get a branding photo shoot, have a lovely website, make it look really pretty, you know, do all of these things. And if you do those things, clients will just come. And I remember really buying into that and really toning down who I was, because I didn't fit with that kind of, I didn't fit with that culture, right? I wasn't model-esque. Actually, I'm like, I wasn't like that. You know, I didn't really understand the point of the branding photo shoot because I come from corporate. I was still talking in a corporate way. You know, and even now I'm like, I really believe in credentials, in experience, expertise, talent, skill. You know, I really, really believe in those things. And what I was seeing, exactly, Melanie, right? What I was seeing was these 12-week programs that were all week 1, money mindset, week 2, build your website, week 3, ideal client, week 4, look at Facebook groups, find 3 to 5, post in them every day, week 5, and it went on and on and on and on. And always the last week was sales. And I'm like, people have shelled out all of this cash, you know, and we're talking like considerable amounts of cash, to not even talk about sales for 12 weeks. I'm like, come on, what is wrong with you? Right? So that was the big bugbear for me, was I can't fit in the cookie cutter box, but I felt like I had to. I created the copy. I did all the pretty stuff. I tried to make it, you know, fit in with all of these things that I was being told. Didn't work, because that's not me. Inherently, I am sarcastic. I am fairly cynical. You know, I come from a sales background. I've got skin like rhino hide. I make inappropriate and, you know, fairly crap jokes. I'm pretty eccentric. I'm okay with all of those things. But when I came into the online space, it made me feel like that wasn't good enough. Yeah, it wasn't good enough to build my business on, and that I had to do this perfect piece. So that's what I want to know, because I want to do a series of blogs on it. You know, so I want to be transparent. I literally will use your bugbears about the online space, and I really will be putting them into blogs and into videos. But it's not just going to be a rant. Right? It's going to be educational, like, hey, if you are doing this, if you're coming into the online space and you're buying into this, maybe just take a step back and think about all of these other elements. i.e., if you're coming into the online space, you're buying into the cookie cutter generation, that stuff, like Beth has just said, is that it's outdated. The information's outdated. I cannot, you know, I cannot say enough times, going into 3 to 5 Facebook groups every single day, posting like thinly veiled value posts, you know, that are secretly promotional, it doesn't work anymore, right? Doesn't work. Jen, I love that one. People getting offended by people's marketing efforts. Yes, there is an unsubscribe button. I hear that one a lot. I hear that one an awful lot. But that's what I want to know, because I am so tired of seeing poor newbies. And I do mean not even like newbies, not even people who are just starting out in business, but people who are 6 to 12 months in, who are really getting frustrated, and they're blaming themselves. They're like, I can't make this business work. Newsflash, it is not you. You know, and that's the thing. Okay, if you're not doing the work, if you're lazing around all day watching Scrubs, then it is you, right? That's a problem. But if you are actually showing and you're doing what you're being told to do, you're following a system, and it isn't working, then it's not, you know. And what I want to do is kind of promote some transparency in the culture, so that we can actually start finding a way ethically for new business owners to survive the roller coaster that is the first year, or even the first 2 years, when you're not making money, right? When you're feeling like, oh God, I'm you know, overwhelmed and stuck. And what do I do? Is this my fault? Yeah. Nicole, the thinly veiled BS is weak. It really is. Melanie, it doesn't work for the same reason copying someone else's business style doesn't work. Yeah, exactly. We're all different. And this is the thing. So this is what I want to know. What gets your goat when it comes to the online space? What has been the thing that you see time and again and you just go, that drives me crazy? That's what I want to know. Yes, completely transparently, I'm going to use it for a series of blogs. Yes, if you like, I will credit you when I use your idea. I'm cool with that. But I want to have the baby business owner guide to what not to do in online business, what not to do, what to avoid, how to actually make it through that first year without going completely insane or feeling like a failure. Because I think it's something that's really, really important. We're not talking about it enough. Yes, people copying other people's work drives me insane. Absolutely insane. Like, you know, get your own talent. that is a bugbear for me. I'm like, get your own talent, people. Get your own talent. But please let me know, because I'm, like I say, I'm going to put these blogs together. I've put some time in my diary to get them done at the end of this week. Yes, have integrity, no copying. You know, I want to get this done. I want to get it out there. It's not going to be something that's gated, like anyone will be able to look at it. You know, it's not going to be an opt-in or anything. I just think it's really important that we start, you know, opening this conversation that we started in here last year. You know, we started conversations in here last year about integrity, about what it takes, about what it looks like, hard conversations, all this kind of stuff. Me and Heather Gray were in here like all the time talking about it. And this year, I want to do something about it, because I'm tired of watching business owners get stung by people who are shit hot at marketing and just shit at delivery. Like, I'm so over it. I really, really am. So if you have a bugbear, please share it with me. I would love to know. I am going to hop off. I'm going to go and do the Dotties Q&A with them. There you go, Jen. I'll be on your Truth Bomb show. Be there. We'll get on it. But it is that kind of thing that I do want to know. So what is the thing that you were told so that I can write about it? Yes, we need pictures, bitches. No pictures, bitches. I love that hashtag. That was so much fun. It's yeah, exactly. You know, it's that kind of thing. I'm definitely going to try and go left with the whole series. So it's not going to be like ranty. It's not going to be, you know, if you're doing this, you're a heinous person and you need to, you know, get into a box somewhere and whatever. I just want it to be something that business owners can use really at any time in their business where they're feeling a little bit like they've been missold, misrepresented, all that kind of thing. Because people are coming in, like really smart people are coming in, really smart business owners who have worked in businesses before, who have built businesses before, and they're coming into the online space, and a year later they're leaving and they're less confident and they feel like their idea sucked and they feel like they failed and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, I'm tired of seeing this. I'm really, really tired of seeing all that crap, because it's not real. Right? Not real. You are not judged on the success of your business. You know, okay, well, yes, you are to a certain degree, but you shouldn't be losing confidence because of somebody else's marketing strategy. And I don't want to see that anymore. All right? Build a 5 to 7 part funnel. I love that one. You must have a 20-step funnel. And at every single thing, every single point, you must have some random other thing that they go into. Love it. I also hate the whole my business is perfect and I went from 0 to 100K in 2 months with no problems. Yeah, love that one. But Jen, we've all done it. We've all done it. Everyone comes into the online space. Everyone, you know, is new, and everyone kind of goes, oh, that looks like it works. The difference is that what I'm seeing is that a lot of people have recently come out, and I've got a lot of respect for these people. If you're a dotty, by the way, I'm really sorry. I'm like, I'll be there in 2 minutes to do the Q&A. But what I'm seeing, and I do have a lot of respect for these people, is that people are coming out now and they're saying, I was so I was under so much pressure to be a high performer, or I felt like I was under so much pressure for people to think that I earned a ton of money, that I didn't, I didn't tell people that I didn't, or I lied about what I made. And I'm like, that's horrific. A, integrity, but also B, why are we making people feel like that? Your self-worth is not judged by the dollars that you have in your purse. If you are good at what you do, it is acceptable to say, I'm shit hot at Facebook ads, but I'm not great at sales yet. That's okay. I know lots of computer geniuses, great with anything technical, terrible with people skills. We all have to learn things. But what we're doing is we're creating this culture of you can never be anything less than perfect. And that's what I want to stop, because it just doesn't work. We're seeing so many great business owners with great ideas leave the industry because they constantly compare themselves and go, I'm not good enough. I didn't make 6 figures in my first month. I'm not good enough. I didn't have a first 6-figure launch. I'm not good enough. I'm not spending $20,000 a month on Facebook ads. I'm not good enough. All of these things are not realistic, and it's not okay. So this is the conversation I want to open up, because actually, hello, we can only change once we start the conversation, right? Okay, I love that. Tired of seeing everyone peddle a one-size-fits-all approach to business building, marketing. There's no transparency in the mindset gremlins, the comparisonitis, and the struggles. Exactly. And this is the thing. So if you do have a thing that makes you, oh, Bernadine, maybe this is the new hashtag, ranty pants. I love that. I love it. So British. So if you have a thing that makes you get ranty pants about the online industry, about anything you heard when you came in, about anything that made you feel less than you are, that made you struggle, things that you kind of took shiny object syndrome because you were freaking out about it, I would love for you to put a post about it in the group, hashtag it ranty pants, because I'm going to be making the blog series, and I really, really want to know what it is that gets your go about the online space, and let's blow the conversation up. All right, I'm going to go and get off to the dotties. I'm going to do their Q&A. So if you're a dotty, I'm going to be in there in uno secondo. But if you have time, if you are thinking, actually, yeah, it's about time that we started providing a nurturing and constructive space for online business owners, particularly the newbies that tend to get caught out, please pop a post in the group, hashtag it ranty pants. Let me know what your one big issue is, and I will be blogging about it and crediting you, obviously. All right, my loves, see you soon.